diplomacy, a game that takes too long. Zach Moore, he's the guy that can't do wrong. Move, hold, support, convoy, spring and fall. Bounce, disband, he is our man. Zach Moore will tell us all.
Media Wars 1904, Zachary Moore of the Diplomacy Broadcast Network playing England. It is a pivotal turn in this game, a turning point. We're going to find out who is with who and what is what. And it's such an important game, it's essential that a player refocuses on their keys to victory. Key to victory number 2 has already been achieved. That's how you know I'm doing well. But key to victory number 1 is up in the air. My entire video journal must be shorter than Diplostrat's Spring 1901 video, or I haven't done my job. So with that, I'm going to do the whole year in one run. Try to speed things up a little bit for everybody's safety. Let's take a look at the builds. Winter 1903, I put down a fleet. I didn't really need anything, but just a little extra layer of defense I think will be useful. Couple options. I could maybe move it over to Wales to protect Liverpool unless France tries something funny, but I don't think he will try something funny. So I'm just going to pour Den into Baltic, support North into Den, support Norwegian or London into North, and hope to God that France accepts my offer, which is a great offer, by the way. You can never accuse me of making bad offers. I've offered France a convoy from Brest into Belgium. Now, I know Germany's obviously offered him Belgium as well. Germany's mad at me. But has Germany offered him a convoy of Brest to Belgium? No, he has not. And think about the position that would give France. 2 armies over on the east side. He'd have me firmed up as an ally. He'd get Belgium, and he'd be able to take Portugal, popping that Italian fleet. 2 builds. You can't turn down that offer. That's a great offer. That's why I'm number 1 on my player rankings list, because I make great offers. With that, let's take a look at the moves. He didn't take my offer. It was a great offer. He didn't take my offer. The French player has betrayed me yet again. Moving MAO to the Irish Sea to poke at Liverpool to his detriment. You might remember Spring 1901, he betrayed me, moving into the English Channel. How'd that work for him? It didn't. Now he's moving into the Irish Sea to take Liverpool, and he's giving Belgium to Germany. And he's letting Italy come behind him into MAO and keep Portugal. I don't understand what he's doing here. I offered him 2 builds and position. He's taken 1 build that he can't hold and letting Italy pour into MAO, really. I don't like that he did it, especially because it hurts me. And look at Russia sending everything north. I am in a world of hurt. This turn could not have gone worse for me. It feels like Spring 1901 all over again. Gonna have to pull something out of my hat. But first, let us pull our player rankings out of a hat. That's key to victory. Wait, here it is. The player rankings. You better believe this is going to be an explosive player rankings. We will move France all the way to the bottom. Boo. Boo France. Russia right next to them for sending everything north, even though I understand. I don't love it. I thought we were friends, Russia. Germany, number 5. His moves are understandable. He has a valid gripe with me and great negotiating to get Belgium. I don't know how he talked France into that, but he did. Who do I blame next? Oh, Italy. Silver tongue cutting that deal with France to keep Portugal and get MAO. That has drawn my ire, and Austria is again. I feel neutrally towards Austria. He's firmly allied with Russia, which is starting to cause me problems because the two of them are getting ready to roll this board. Second place, it's Turkey. Ambi hasn't lied to me, hasn't stabbed me this whole game. Just a reliable guy. Has a great podcast. I mentioned that he has a great podcast. It's a Plums Games podcast. And number one, listen, if you can't love yourself during the tough times, then you don't deserve yourself during the good times. I think I'm mixing my metaphors there, but I bungled this situation. I bungled my position. I'm still number one on my list. Always number one on my list. I love myself through the highs and the lows, for better and through worse. Till death do I part. Let's take a look at the fall. Here's fall 1904. I've sent everything west. I did not see the convoy coming. That's pretty clever, actually. Bringing Gascony all the way up to Liverpool via Mao, via Irish Sea. I thought he was bringing Irish in, so I was getting ready to put all my fleets on MAO and force it in the spring of '05. Convoy the army back over. I'm not going to let him hold Liverpool, whatever I do. I'm in punish France mode, to be honest. And look at this, the Janissary Ambi moving into Ionian. This is a really powerful Austria-Russian alliance with a Turkish Janissary. I really am impressed with what they're doing, and they're just going to roll over me pretty soon. At least Russia can't build a fleet in STP because he's covered it and he's not getting a build. But a disastrous turn, a disastrous year all around for me. I am scrounging for an ally at this point against a very masterful Austria-Russian alliance. I think I can patch things up with Germany. He doesn't want me to fall because he's got as many issues with the AR as I do. So I think we can work things out. It won't be as strong as it was before the stab, but that's really our only choice. What a tragic turn. And if you like tragic turns, you're going to love 1905. I'll see you then.
Bounce, disband, he is our man. Zach Moore will tell us all.